Hello and welcome back. This is my second attempt at solving puzzle number 89. And I plan to post the first part for some reason. I mean, if you're trying to solve this on your own, I guess you should just jump to this video. But if you love hearing my voice, then watch me do it again, because we came into some problems pretty deep in based on the number of check marks I'm sure you're seeing. But we'll try it again. So second attempt, okay. Number 1, complete list clue. The 7 books are the one by Fred Fuentes, the 2 due on the 8th and the 29th, the 2 borrowed by Geraldine and Pauline, there it is, and Time to Burn and Dancing Well. You know what? I'm in too deep. I'm already making a second version of this video. If I don't get it right, I just never post this. We're going for pen. There we go. That'll make it easy to see. Okay. Kip and Kem was due 3 weeks after the book by Kim Kramer. Right. Pauline's book is 1 week before Dale Durham. 1 week before. Okay. Wayne's book is due 2 weeks after the book by Fred Fuentes. So Wayne also can't be Fred Fuentes. He has to be 2 weeks after. And then, there we go. All right, number 5. The book by Lyle Lester is either Heaven's Seal or the one due on the 13th. There we go. Neither Pauline's book nor Dancing Well was written by Walter Wood. So we already know that Pauline isn't Dancing Well, but it's also not Walter Wood. All right. Of the book due on the 29th and Jimmy's book, one was written by Fred Fuentes and the other is Ohio Haunts. As you can see, Fred Fuentes can't be the 29th, so he must be Jimmy. We'll do it this way. And the 29th must be Ohio Haunts. Double check. That, of course, means Ohio Haunts can't be Fred Fuentes, right? Or Kim Kramer. It also can't be Pauline or Geraldine. Number 8, Time to Burn, which is on the list, was due 3 weeks after Geraldine. Okay, Time to Burn, 3 weeks after, so 3, good, okay, and there we go. Number 9, the book written by Dale Durham was due sometime before Betty Bush, which it wasn't due on the 6th. So Betty Bush is not the 6th. And Dale Durham has to be before her. Can't be the last one. This is the earliest Dale can be. So Betty has to be after that. Of course. And if Jimmy is Fred Fuentes. Stars Below was due 5 weeks after Corey. No, Stars Below was due 5 weeks before Corey. All right. And number 11, the book by Pete Patton was due 2 weeks after Frogs of Iowa, which was due 4 weeks before Sherry. Okay, so Frogs in Iowa is the first one. The earliest Sherry could be is 4 weeks before that. And if Sherry's the last one, the latest that the Frogs can be is 4 weeks before that. And then Pete Patton is 2 weeks after Frogs. And that means one, two, good, but no good. Okay. And as you can see, we've eliminated everything from the 8th except for Yvette. So Yvette is our September 8th, which is on the list. All right. Okay. All right. So the Ohio Haunt is still good, and Yvette is still good. Let's keep going. Okay, Kip and Kim is 3 weeks after Kim Kramer. So, sorry, Kim. Good. Pauline is 1 week before Dale Durham. Good, good. All right, now, and this is what I did last time, as anyone who's seen that video knows. Let's look at October 6th and October 13th. Now, these two dates cannot be Fred Fuentes, Geraldine, Pauline, and they're not the 8th or the 29th. Therefore, to be on the list of the 7, it has to be Time to Burn or Dancing Well. And no other book can take those slots. Of course, that gives us our Kip and Ken right here. Which is 3 weeks after Kim Kramer. So that's still good. All right, so Fred Fuentes can't be the first now. So Wayne can't be here. And Jimmy can't be the first, obviously, because he is Fred Fuentes. So September 1st, aka Kim Kramer, is now either Geraldine or Pauline. Okay, so Lyle Lester is Heaven's Seal or one of these two books that are possibly the 13th. Okay, Pete Patton is 2 weeks after Frogs of Iowa, so... And Sherry is 4 weeks. Correct. Wait. 2. Oh, wait. Sherry, Frog of Iowa is 4 weeks before Sherry, so if Sherry's here, 2, 3, 4, that's still good. Never mind. Time to Burn is 3 weeks after Geraldine. And now we narrowed that down a bit, so 3 weeks after Geraldine. Wait. 1, 2, 3, good. 1, 2, 3, good. But obviously not here. That means Pauline is September 1st. That makes her Kim Kramer. Oh, and Pauline is 1 week before Dale Durham. Just being extra careful because I'm pretty sure that Sherry and the Frogs of Iowa is where I had the trouble the last time. Okay. Lyle Lester is either the 13th or any date that Heaven's Seal could have been due. So... there. And of course, that gives us our Walter Wood. Right? Heaven's Seal or 13th. Good. Oh, but I forgot to color it in. And Walter Wood cannot be Pauline or Dancing Well. Dancing Well's the one that matters. So we have our Dancing Well, which gives us our Time to Burn, which is 3 weeks after Geraldine. Okay. All right, that leaves Jimmy, aka Fred Fuentes, right here. And that gives us a full set because that's Kip and Ken. Okay, Pete Patton is 2 weeks after Frogs of Iowa, so, this gets crossed out. And this is 4 weeks before Sherry, so. Okay, good. All right, so what's left on the list? So, good. Fred Fuentes, Geraldine, Pauline. So what's left? Oh, yeah, never mind. The 8th, it was one of them. Oh, Wayne is 2 weeks after Fred Fuentes. Right. Oh, thank goodness. I can erase this pencil mark and leave the X because Sherry is in fact here and Corey is here, which means stars below is 5 weeks over here. And the Frogs of Iowa is 2, 3, 4 here. And Pete Patton is 1, 2 here. You can see where my mistake was. Alright, that gives us Lyle Lester. Which gives us Betty Bush. Then, let's see. Is that everything? Now it is. Okay. So, September 1st was Pauline, who took out Frogs of Iowa by Kim Kramer. September 8th was Yvette, who took out Stars Below by Dale Durham. September 15th was Geraldine, who took out Heaven's Seal by Pete Patton. The 22nd is Jimmy, who took out Kip and Ken by Fred Fuentes. The 29th, which is my mom's birthday, happy birthday, is Sherry, who took out Ohio Haunts by Betty Bush. October 6th is Wayne, who took out Time to Burn by Walter Wood. And finally, on the 13th, we had Corey, who took out Dancing Well by Lyle Lester. Okay, let's check our answers on the back of the book, which is getting not too far away. Okay, so I see Pauline, Yvette, Geraldine, Jimmy, Sherry, Wayne, and Corey. Good. Oh, wait. I was freaking out for a second there. I wrote, oh no, wait, I didn't write Heaven's Seal twice. This is from the last time I tried the puzzle. Yes, so, it is Frogs of Iowa. Should have checked that. Any other mistakes? So we have Frogs of Iowa, Stars Below, Heaven's Seal, Kip and Ken, Ohio Haunts, Time to Burn, and Dancing Well. Good. Kim Kramer, Dale Durham, Pete Patton, Fred Fuentes, Betty Bush, Walter Wood, and Lyle Lester. We got it. All right. Now I'm going to clean up the board, although I really don't see why. This board's a mess. So, this went so fast, I probably could just edit it into the first video. But I think I'm committed to, by everything I've said. I think I've already said I'm gonna post it in 2 parts. So you can either skip the first part because you already know, I don't finish it in that one. Or you could skip this part because it's such a mess. Or skip them both and watch another video. I'm not the boss of you. Which of these books do you think you'd most want to read? I'm getting the vibe that this is like some Midwestern library, and maybe it's relevant to be reading about the haunts of Ohio, like haunted places in Ohio, and then... No, that's not right. And then the frogs of Iowa. So maybe you're in Iowa, but you're a big... No, yeah, this is the one. Ah, what the heck. The board's a mess already. Ta-da! Thank you for watching.